Let's find the arc length of f of x equals x to the 3/2 minus 1. Well, f prime, let's take the derivative. F prime of x is going to be equal to 3/2 times x to the 3/2 minus 1, that's x to the 1/2, on 0 to 4. Now, this is continuous on this interval. Remember, one of the sufficient conditions is that the first derivative is continuous on the interval. Well, at 0, the square root of x is just 0, so it's 0. And clearly, square root of x is defined on 0 to 4. So my first derivative is, in fact, continuous. There's no points of discontinuity anywhere on this interval. So let's go ahead and find the arc length. The arc length s will be equal to the integral from 0 to 4 of the square root of 1 plus all of this squared. So that's going to be 3/2 x to the 1/2 squared dx. Well, let's fiddle with a little bit of algebra first. This is going to be, if I square this is going to be 9/4, and this would be x to the 2 over 2. That's simply x. So this equals the integral from 0 to 4 of the square root of 1 plus 9 over 4 x dx. Okay, now I need to integrate this. So I think I use a u substitution. It'd be a good chance to review the idea of u substitutions with you. I will let u be equal to 1 plus 9 over 4x. That implies that du equals 9 over 4 dx, which tells me that 4 over 9 du is equal to dx. So that all gives me 4/9 times the integral of u, because this is u to the 1/2 du. Now, just as a quick review, notice I'm integrating from 0 to 4 with respect to x. With respect to u, I don't have the bounds. Either I can change variable and find out what my new bounds are, or when I'm done integrating this, I can go back to x's. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, in this case, I'm going to integrate and then return to x's. So this is going to be equal to 4/9 times u to the 3/2 divided by 3/2. And that is going to be 8/27 times u to the 3/2. Now I'm going to take this u and go back to x's. Remember, u is right here. So this is actually equal to 8/27 times 1 plus 9 over 4x, all raised to the 3/2. See, because this is u. Now that I'm back at x's, I can evaluate it from 0 to 4. So let's see, this is going to be 8/27 times, see, at 4, the 4's will cancel out. 9 plus 1 is 10. So this is 10 to the 3/2. Minus, at 0, I'm going to have 1 to the 3/2, which is just 1. And there's my answer. Now, this is an exact answer. If I needed an approximation, I could whip out my calculator and approximate it, and I did, and it's 9.0734, rounded out to 4 places. So that's approximately 9.0734. I like exact answers. Unless it's like a word problem and we need to know, you're not going to go down to Home Depot or something and say, all right, I need 9.0734 feet of rope. I'm sorry, you're not going to say, go to Home Depot and say, I need 8/27 times 10 to the 3/2 minus 1 feet of rope. You're going to say, gosh, I need a little bit more than 9 feet of rope. So the approximation is useful in that instance.